Now at 6, emergency crews respond to an early morning fire in Carl Junction. Plus, rain and wet roads may be to blame for an SUV crash on I-44 this morning in Oklahoma. And law enforcement in Missouri have some advice for keeping children safe on the water during the holiday.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Emergency crews respond to a 2-alarm fire this morning in Carl Junction. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Samantha Walker. Crews responded to the house fire on Nicholas Lane in North Carl Junction just before 5:15. On scene, responders saw heavy smoke coming from the roof and attic area. The initial investigation suggests the fire originated just outside of the garage in a trash can on the side of the house. Crews have not determined what was in the trash can at that time. Everyone made it out of the house safely and without injury. Rain may have played a part in an SUV overturning on Interstate 44 this morning. Reports of the crash came in just before 9:30 this morning near the tri-state line in Oklahoma. Sources say there were no injuries and traffic continued as the crash was off the roadway. Rain was steady and had drenched the interstate. Experts say to reduce the risk of hydroplaning, drivers should slow down in wet conditions, ensure tires have adequate tread, and avoid sudden maneuvers. While many families are spending the holiday on lakes around the area, law enforcement has a strong message for parents to head off tragedy. The message comes after several children have drowned at the Lake of the Ozarks this year. As Emma McDarris reports, emergency workers have some advice they say every parent needs to know.
Here at Lake of the Ozarks, firefighters and first responders have seen 6 child drownings this summer. These agencies have banded together to remind parents to call 911 immediately if their child is missing.
Every fire, EMS, and law enforcement agency in the lake area signed off on this to get the message out to call 911. And the tagline with it is, it's not embarrassment, it's being proactive.
The Sunrise Beach Fire Protection District released this strong message this morning in response to the deadly incidents they responded to this summer.
We saw some delays, not just with those incidents, but with some other ones where people weren't calling 911 immediately and doing searches themselves.
The fire chief says that they can get resources to parents more quickly as they search for the missing child. Families that are very familiar with the area say they try to understand where they are on the lake in case they do have to call.
I'll try to maybe look for the closest business, such as a gas stock like this. Yes, definitely call 911 and try to figure out where you're at by land.
Firefighters also encourage everyone on a boat or in the lake to wear a life jacket and to keep small children or weak swimmers within an arm's distance. The Sunshine Beach Fire Chief says this PSA isn't trying to embarrass anyone who may call and not have an emergency, but promote proactive actions that could save a life.
And our point to this whole thing is, get us out there. We can always turn everybody around, but to have the help there as quickly as possible helps create a better positive outcome.
The plan also says this information is the same for elderly family members who wander away. Well, Chief Meteorologist Doug Hetty joins us with a first look at the weather.
Hey, and it actually turned out to be a pretty good Monday for us today. It was dreary this morning. We had morning showers, but sunshine during the afternoon, which is always nice to see. Still, this evening, especially late this evening, we'll get a few random showers out there, random showers as well as we go into your Tuesday. Temperature is pretty good though. We're going to be warm, still below average, warm. Next couple days, scattered thunderstorms move in on a Wednesday night. So you can see this little twist, little counterclockwise twist, or a little upper level low that is shifting through. There's been a couple severe thunderstorms south of Wichita, but we're going to watch a few of these guys kind of rotate in late this evening, but most of the evening hours, if you're grilling out or whatever, looks pretty good. Here's 10:30, some scattered showers and thunderstorms kind of drifting through, and we're going to look more at these rain chances here in just a bit.
Thanks, Doug. The Labor Day weekend, some community members in Joplin used the holiday to use their voices. Protesters stood at 7th and Range line to advocate for workers and everyday citizens over billionaires. They advocate for protection and expansion of things like Medicaid and Social Security. Organizers say working people built the nation and that, quote, the billionaires' time is up.
We're here to simply let the folks out there know in the event that they're questioning what's happening, going on in this country, in and around Joplin and in this country. If they feel like things are just not right, they're not alone.
Protests like the one in Joplin today took place all across the nation. A new high-tech crime-fighting lab is coming to Southeast Kansas. That story is coming up. But up first, as swatting incidents rise across the country, one school in Southwest Missouri introduces an app to help keep students safe. Universities across the country have been the targets of swatting calls recently, putting students, staff, and police on high alert. Chris Bryan spoke with Missouri State University leaders about the tool they use to keep the Springfield campus informed about emergencies.
Swatting calls have one thing that they're trying to create, and that's hysteria.
Since August 21st, college campuses across the nation have been the targets of these swatting calls. And just Tuesday morning, West Virginia University was added to that list.
So whenever you pinpoint a college campus as the source of a swatting call, now you got multiple agencies responding.
For Missouri State University,
we think about these sorts of things all the time, so it's always on our mind here at University Safety, but it isn't on everyone's mind everywhere else that is operating outside the public safety environment.
As classes are just underway, the campus community is currently taking the campus safety classes.
Staff and faculty and students are taking 3 classes that we assign as mandatory training, and part of that includes the active shooter response.
And this academic year, the university is introducing a new app to help alert the campus.
Rolled out the Bear Shield app, which was part of upgrading our entire emergency notification system. We can more easily isolate the incident when it's occurring, but also notify students and staff and faculty on what to do and where to stay away from.
The app can also be used by those that are visiting the campus, either for education, sports, or the performing arts.
You don't even have to make a call. You can initiate a chat or submit a tip with pictures, and that information goes immediately to our dispatchers. They see it right away. They get an alert.
And there's a safety feature that won't allow you to make a fake call if you're off campus.
So if you hit the panic button and you're off campus, it immediately diverts you to 911.
While recent events have been found to be hoaxes, that doesn't mean people shouldn't make a report if they see something.
But every individual needs to treat any notification that there's an active shooter as a credible threat, and to initiate those policies or actions that they have trained or practiced and start implementing those immediately until proven otherwise.
Another recent swatting incident happened at Kansas State University just last month. On K-State's first day of classes, a hoax call reported active violence at the Hale Library, leading to a campus lockdown until officers determined the report was a hoax. A new state-of-the-art facility will soon be erected in Pittsburgh. The project is a collaboration between the Kansas Bureau of Investigation and PSU. The Bureau says it has faced numerous challenges in its current location and will use the $40 million project to transition to a 53,000 square foot facility. The facility will also house the PSU Police Department and collaborative workspaces for local, state, and federal law enforcement. We'll have more on this story coming up tonight on KOAM News at 10. Well, a little later, the Raiders look to bounce back after last year's playoffs. Ben McLeese takes a look at the Frontenac football program in sports.
Plus, we still have some rain chances.
Culture and Spiva Center for the Arts.
Well, it definitely turned out to be a gloomy start to Labor Day. We had the clouds, we had on and off showers, even some decent amounts of rain in some locations during the morning. Then some popped out. Complete flip of the script this afternoon. Mostly sunny skies. Temps near 80. It's been pretty good. Here's our upper level wave. You can see how the showers kind of sink to the south. So counterclockwise flow in this little batch. We'll start to work in late this evening into the overnight hours. Very hit and miss, but they are going to be out there. Not much right now. You can see a couple random showers near Table Rock, and then you got these guys kind of skimming our western counties. Look at the areas that got the rain this morning. Not bad amounts. North of Pittsburgh, not much, but south of Independence to Veneta to Grand Lake to Miami, about an inch and a half in spots. Just northwest of Veneta, the winter of 2.4. About a half an inch in Joplin, then it greatly trails off just northeast of the Joplin Metro. Let me take you through time tonight. A couple random guys getting in late this evening into the overnight hours, mainly Kansas, Oklahoma. Most of you, pretty quiet. As we continue through the night, hit or miss spotty shower to kick Tuesday off. And then as we go by the middle of the day, mid 70s, and still 1 or 2 guys popping up Tuesday afternoon. Very scattered. Most of you will end up staying dry. As we go through Tuesday night, we clear out. We look pretty good. Actually, very comfortable temperatures. We drop back mainly into the upper 50s. As we go through Wednesday, we heat up a little bit more, 83, 84, maybe 85 degrees. But here's another wind shift line or front that is going to drop in. With this front, we're going to see additional scattered showers and thunderstorms. So late Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, let me drop you into Thursday morning, then those will roll out of here and then we cool down a little bit more once again on Thursday. So very spotty showers tonight, tomorrow, a little bit more widespread as we get into Wednesday night and Thursday morning. So we do have those chances at least sticking around. 64 to start, 74 by noon, high temp 80 on your Tuesday. A great shot of our Cornell Arts and Entertainment Complex tower cam looking off toward the northeast through downtown through the evening. If you're getting out grilling, whatever, overall looks pretty good. 70s, 60s, near 60 later on tonight, but low to mid 70s right now. All right, so here's that little upper level wave swinging through. Not much behind it, so we look pretty good. But as we go down the road, so here goes this wave. Look at this stronger storm system. So in the pattern, when this came back around back in January, it gave us a big Arctic blast. This is the September version of this, which cools us down a little bit late next week. And then we get another interesting little system out here early next week that could give us widespread rain across the region. So still a lot to watch. 80 on Tuesday, 84 Wednesday, a little cooler Thursday. Friday, back to 80, 80 Saturday, and then those rain chances again early next week.
Well, I've been enjoying these cooler temperatures.
Yeah,
I know they're
great.
not guaranteed to last, but I'm going to enjoy them while we have them.
Yeah.
It's false fall, but I'm enjoying it nonetheless.
You got to enjoy it when you got it.
Thanks so much, Doug. Still ahead, the St. Louis Cardinals look for a win on Labor Day. Plus, get a sneak peek on the 2025 Frontenac football team ahead of their Friday season opener. Ben McLeish has those stories and more up next.
Frontenac Raider football prepares for the 2025 season following a disappointing playoff exit last year. The Raiders dominated last season, going 9-1, but a loss to Perry-Lecompton in the regional playoffs ended their season. All summer long, Frontenac's returning players have worked hard to be a better and more cohesive team. And it all starts with the leadership of junior quarterback Brogan Smith.
It prepared me a lot last year, just really getting into the groove of things, starting my first year, getting to know the guys, getting to know the Coach Miller's offense, and the loss to Perry-Lecompton, I think it lit a fire under all of us, so we're ready to get back this year and get after it. This summer we got back in the weight room, showed up to football every day, relearning the offense, helping getting younger guys more comfortable, and just getting ready to start the season against Galena.
Smith returns as field general for another season, but we'll see a lot of new faces for the Raiders in 2025. Frontenac will lean on juniors and seniors becoming true starters for the first time, especially on the offensive line, which needs 3 new guys to step into starting roles.
You know, we only returned 2 guys that had a lot of varsity experience on the offensive line, so it takes time to get those guys to mold, but they've done a nice job. You know, we're work in progress, but we're getting better every day. Do your job, all of us do our job, and, you know, things will be good for us. The more sure we are of ourselves, the more confident we are in ourselves and our teammates, the faster we can play, and that's what we're.
The Raiders open up their season this Friday against Galena. Last year, Frontenac took down the Bulldogs 27-0 in the season opener. In Major League Baseball, the Cardinals look to take down the Athletics in the series opener. Cardinals versus Athletics matchup on Labor Day. First inning, we have 2 runners on, no outs. Brent Rooker pops one into center. Nathan Church is racing in. He dives and makes the incredible catch for the first out of the game. So we head into the 4th, still scoreless. Man on second, 2 outs for J.J. Bidet. And that one's not coming back. And the Athletics take the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, Ivan Herrera hammers one, long gone and into Big Mac land to cut down the Athletics' lead to 2 runs. But things would get ugly from there. The A's just kept tacking on runs and go on to take down St. Louis 11-3. Well, that's a look at sports. We're back with more after this.
Look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. A new crime-fighting lab is coming to Southeast Kansas. We'll have more on the collaboration between the KBI and Pitt State. Plus, the president once again calls into question the effectiveness of COVID vaccines, days after firing the CDC director. And a judge blocks deportation orders against hundreds of unaccompanied migrant children from Guatemala. Those stories and a lot more tonight on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Well, today's dreary weather didn't stop some friendly competition in Joplin. Some disc golf athletes celebrated Labor Day with some casual doubles rounds at McClellan Championship Disc Golf Complex. More than 30 people came out to play, including different groups and teams. One group called the Trees Nuts even came out from Springfield to get some plays in.
Disc golf is mostly free, and a lot of folks from different economic backgrounds enjoy disc golf who maybe ball golf isn't approachable for.
At the end of this month, the Joplin Disc Golf Club will host the 20th annual Four States Open Disc Golf Tournament at McClelland Park. Well, some beautiful weather we're having right now.
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. I know it was a dreary start for us today. We really flipped the script to sunny skies this afternoon. However, a random storm still popping up later on tonight, and then a random guy on Tuesday. Some more thunderstorms Wednesday night into Thursday, so at least we got the rain chances in the forecast. And look at this first week of September. I mean, we're talking near 80 each and every day. Now, the latest data on next Monday and Tuesday looks like better chances for more widespread rain across the region, which we can always use. We're a little dry, not in a drought, but a little dry. So.
And I know the sports world is probably enjoying these slightly cooler temperatures right now as well.
Yeah, that sounds like perfect football weather. This Friday, Kansas high school football kicks off their seasons. Frontenac will be one of those teams, but I'm excited. I thought that Missouri and Oklahoma football last week was a blast, and can't wait for some more teams to join the action.
And I know our FNF coverage, our Friday night football coverage, has been very, very fun. You guys have your press box coming up as well. I'm excited for these cooler temperatures because you guys will likely see me on the sidelines these Friday nights because I'm helping out our sports teams and I'll be on there with a camera, hoping to not get tackled on the sidelines. I didn't last year, so we're hoping for a repeat of, staying out of the way but getting those great shots for you guys.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do it another week.
Kicking off press box on CW at 10:30?
Yes, sir. Right? Yes, sir. Cover about 12 games last week. With only Missouri and Oklahoma, we didn't get to cover as much, but we're kicking it up full gear.
It's football weather.
Thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching. We'll see you right back here at 10. Let's make it a great evening.